Sorry about that technical interruption.
No problem.
So we left off speaking about boundaries, and I just wanted to kind of pick back up on that and speak about why that has become an important thing for you lately.
Sure. I'm a three-time cancer survivor.
Okay.
I have one kidney from the cancer. I also have asthma as well as cerebral palsy. So I think that for me at 51 now, self-care is of the utmost importance because I take care of everybody else to the point where I make myself sick and I don't take time for myself. I think part of that is just coming from the environment I came from. I was a foster child, then I was adopted and in an abusive home, and then I went from being in that abusive home to going to an abusive partner, and then having two children with him, and then, just moving on in life and realizing now that is so much more important to take care of me, because without me, I can't take care of the three grown children I have or the two grandchildren I have. I just can't do any of that without, or even my husband, without taking care of me first.
And I can only imagine the difficulties of dealing with so much instability and being in situations like you said, going from being adopted to entering into an abusive relationship and all of that. So I'm very proud that you are able to now give yourself that chance of creating boundaries and not having to be placed in situations like that anymore, and being more in control of your life. So I can only imagine the difficulty of that. So I want to applaud you for that. And how do you feel like you have really been enforcing boundaries now with people where it's becoming acknowledged that you are making yourself a priority?
Definitely. Even in my household, in everyday life, I tended to be the one that always submitted and let other people kind of run over top of me. Now, I think even in my marriage, my husband is seeing that I'm very vocal on what I want now, how I want it, and when I want it. And he is really rising to the occasion. And even with my children, I was always the one that said yes and did things above and beyond for them. But now I've kind of felt like I've hindered a couple of the children because I've always been there to be their backbone or their escape. And so now I'm being full force in no, you reap what you sow, and hard work and dedication pays off. I mean, I'm doing it at 51, but I've been doing it all my life. I'm a pusher. I'm a hard worker. I'm an overachiever. Always have been. So if I can do it, they can do it.
And it seems like, throughout our session together, you have had to endure many obstacles when it comes to just being able to give yourself everything that you need. And it seems like now, through your self-care and through your boundaries, you're able to reclaim part of that now and be able to continue to thrive based off of everything that you've experienced thus far. So I think that is a great place for us to continue exploring as the sessions go further. And I want to thank you for participating with me through everything that we've had to go through. So thank you so much for that. Is there anything else on your mind?
No, I think we basically covered it today. I think it was a great session. And it shows me that other people perceive me as a thriver as well. So I thank you for that input.
Well, thank you. And thank you everyone for viewing, and we will pick up in our next session.
All right, sounds good.